It's your home for everything movies, the latest releases, reviews, what's hot at the box office, and all things Hollywood. Thanks to the Forum 6 Tamworth and Wagga Wagga and the Odeon 5 Orange. It's Talkin Flicks with JT and Grant Lee.
Hello and welcome to Talkin Flicks. Another week has rolled around again. Hope you've had an awesome one, by the way. I certainly have, and so has my co-host Grant Lee. Hello, Mr. Lee.
Hello, JT. How are you this fine Thursday?
Very good. I brought some Pringles in today because I thought I'd do movie snacks. Got some popcorn as well. And Pringles are
yes.
good.
And popcorn. Oh, that's
like
so
that.
good. I love popcorn.
Holy dooly! And this is big. This is a medium, but you wouldn't think that, would you?
No, you would not think that. That's massive.
So, you want some?
Look.
Reach in.
Yeah, please. Thank you.
There you go. That's it. Good boy.
Now I can't talk.
Me too. So who's going to talk?
Play the trailer.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, I'll put the Pringles away. I'll save them for later.
Yeah.
The trailer's playing. This is what we do during the trailers, everyone. We snack.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what?
Which I can't wait. I'll bring the snacks next week.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. You're a good man. Choc top, please.
We share.
I think that's good. I like it. Well, we do a lot of food on this podcast. Let's just make this like we should have a third podcast, the foodster or something, right?
Yeah.
We just talk about food.
Oh, that would be really good. We could try different foods, like popcorn. Instead of using salt, we could have like pepper salt, or we could have satay popcorn. Yeah. As soon as I said it, I went, I probably wouldn't do satay.
You know, it's no good. Anyway, if you just tuned in, no, this is not a food podcast. This is all about movies. We've got some great release. We've just got one this week, but it's definitely worthwhile talking about. We'll get into that very soon. Also coming up on the podcast today, Mr. Lee's hitting up the red carpet for some real news. And you got some news from Middle-earth, a big update on the future Superman, and there's a shift in the Marvel Universe. What's that about? You going to give me much about that?
No, you're just going to have to wait. You need to wait until the real news come on.
Jesus.
Because I don't want to give everything away at the beginning.
You know your way. I hate this.
Yes, I know.
just want to share my
You've just gotta
popcorn
wait.
with you, and you go and be mean like that. So, well, you can get stuff, Mr. Lee. We're going to go around the world and do some top fives. We're going to a great place this week. Cannot wait to get there. But before we do, let's do this.
Heaps of great movies coming to a cinema near you. Here's a peek at what's on the big screen this week.
So the first movie we're going to talk about, it actually officially opened yesterday, which we don't normally have movies opening Wednesday, but we're talking about it today because Thursday is always News Movie Day. It's Michael. Now, this is the bio, the drama, the history, the music of the legend MJ, Michael Jackson, and it's directed by Antonio Fuqua and written by John Logan. They've actually got permission from Michael Jackson's estate to do this. So they've actually worked together in getting this out and getting it as proper as they can to Michael Jackson's life. And as we know, Jaafar Jackson plays, which is the nephew of Michael Jackson, he plays Michael in the movie, which would be incredible, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah. Imagine that. Like,
Yeah.
playing your uncle. That's just crazy. And he did get quite emotional when he was in the dressing room and getting all dressed up like his uncle. You certainly would because, let's be honest, MJ was a legend, a bloody legend.
And still is a legend. Like his music is something, and you know we've talked about this in the past about his videos, his way he does things. You remember the movie that he was doing, the doco, This Is It? Or what was it, This Thing, or something like that? It was incredible. Like to go behind the scenes of him trying to choreograph something to make it perfect and rehearse.
That's what you got to do. And Jaafar, he's rocked the moonwalk, and we'll be talking about that very soon. But before we do, let's have a listen to Michael.
You're confident. You're strong. You're beautiful. You're the greatest of all time.
Let me tell you something. In this life, you're either a winner or you're a loser. Y'all want to work in a steel mill like me for the rest of your days?
No, sir.
Yeah, because I sure as hell don't. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
I need to hear you a little louder. Y'all willing to fight for it?
Yes, sir.
Ready whenever you are, Michael.
Do you know what I'm after?
You want to be the biggest star in the world?
We need to capitalize on Michael's success. Because the Jackson family is the brand. That's our Coca-Cola. And we need to start selling. So I'm planning an international tour. This is just the beginning.
I need to think.
I told you what to think.
I love my family. I just want to do my own thing. Just have all these ideas in my head. Just gotta get them out.
Then do it, Michael. Not a little boy anymore.
People always told me, be careful what you do.
Michael, I knew you were different the moment you were born. You have a very special life, too.
And mother always told me, be careful who you love.
I believe music can change the world.
When the lie becomes the truth. The bitter cheese, not my love.
Spread love,
The bitter cheese,
joy,
not my love.
and peace.
She's just a girl.
That is what I want the world to feel. Magic.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Yeah.
You just feel like dancing, don't you, with that? It just gets you just in the mood to dance. He's just got that way of singing.
Is that what you were doing last night? Because
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
It was.
yeah. I heard there was a few complaints, so that's they complained to the manager. Good to see. Good to see they got far with that.
Can I just say, Jaafar, didn't he have the tone correct?
Yes, 100%.
His tone of Michael, the way he spoke, like he really had that down pat. It sounded like MJ.
Well, Jaafar, he got the offer to play the role, and he was mind blown. Let's have a listen to how it all came about.
I saw an article where it said that Graham King got the rights to tell Michael's story. My first thought was, who are they going to get to play Michael? And honestly, I didn't think of myself. I was like, this is going to be really interesting. Fast forward a couple of months, I get a call from Graham King. One thing led to the other. We had lunch, and he's kind of looking at me, like he asked me, have you ever acted before? I said, never. I've never wanted to be an actor. Fast forward to 6 months in, he got me a coach that I started to work on a lot of scenes from other films, and it was a multi-year process. It wasn't just a traditional audition. I definitely had to earn the role for a 2-year process, really.
2 years.
Wow. That's incredible. And for someone who's never acted before,
Yeah,
first
exactly.
major movie.
And
Wow.
Even if, okay, so it's a nephew of one of the world's biggest pop stars ever, and he still had to work for 2 years, and they still weren't convinced they're going to give it to him, right? So he had to impress. And do you know how he did that? The moonwalk. He had to master the moonwalk and how Michael Jackson moved. He had to watch all of his stuff, and this is how he did it.
Going into it, I always told myself, what should I start on first? And then I had incredible guidance from Rich and Tone, who are Michael's actual choreographers that he had on tour during the history tour.
Oh my gosh.
So we broke down frame by frame the Billie Jean performance from Motown 25, and that was the first set of choreography I started to learn throughout the process, and I had 20 days to kind of prove to them and the filmmakers that I can pull it off within those 20 days, even though in my mind I was like, 20 days? How can I do that? I need a lot more time, and within that time I was very doubtful, and it was incredibly challenging. I can only imagine looking back at those videos now, and it's horrible.
20 days.
Yeah, 20 days. That's crazy, isn't it? To think that he pulled it off in that time, and yeah, and he is just magic. What he has done, and this has put him on the map too, because I think this is the bigger things to come. I think so. Yeah, but just how amazing. And could this be one of the biggest movies of the year? Could this be in our 5?
Look, I think it's going to be very close because there are still a lot of people that like his music. And you know what? Everyone wants to know the backside of what actually happened in his life because, as we know, there were things that weren't so good. But you look at him as a musician, it was incredible.
Yeah, amazing. So that is Michael. That is out now, and that is definitely one you want to go and see. If you love his music, if you love his dancing, if you love his video clips. Thriller. How good was Thriller? Like that's another great one. You know, really creepy. And just go and see how well Jaafar has done to match his uncle because that's pretty impressive. That is Michael. Also screening this week, Mr. Lee, at the Forum 6 and Odeon 5 of these movies.
Yeah, we've got My Brother's Band, Surat, Under the Bamboo Sky, The Deb, The Drama, Fuse, Goat, Hoppers, Lee Cronin's The Mummy, The Magic Faraway Tree, Project Hail Mary, Ready or Not, Here I Come, Reminders of Him, Scream 7, the Super Mario Galaxy movie, You, Me and Tuscany. Check your local cinema website or box office for screening times.
From every corner of the globe, let's find out what's reigning supreme in your backyard with the Talkin Flicks Top 5.
Yeah, it's time to do the top 5s. And who's going first this week?
It's me, which I'm so pleased because I just had to do a little bit more research because I forgot to put 2 and 1 in.
That's handy, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. We know we're going, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's Germany, right? Germany.
And we actually have some listeners from Germany.
We do, yes. Hello to those that are in Germany. We would speak some German for you, but we don't know any.
Guten Tag.
Well, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Then we'll let the... That's very good.
Thank you.
All right, well, you can start now. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Right. Would you like me to do the numbers in German?
If you want to have a chip. So you, Pringles, you do what you want to do.
Right.
You can do circus tricks if you want. I don't care.
I can go
easy, so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's maybe close. But anyway, let's go. Number 5 is Avatar, Fire and Ash. Number 4 is The Housemaid. Number 3 is Ready or Not, Here I Come. Number 2 is Hoppers. And number 1 for Germany is Shelter.
How about that? Shelter.
That's
all right.
pretty good.
That's good. So now we can do the top 5 for Oz. Let's do it.
You got sticky fingers because you're eating all that?
Not really.
Now it's my turn.
No, it's not sticky. It's salty.
Now it's my turn to eat.
Okay. Well, you can. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Popcorn box. Have that. While I do this, I did tell you can have some stuff. Number 5 is Lee Cronin's The Mummy, which is part of our Flickster tomorrow. So make sure you catch that tomorrow morning. We'll have the Flickster on to talk about that. I will be talking about it as well because I did see it and I thought it was brilliant. Number 4 is Hoppers. Number 3 is The Magic Faraway Tree. Number 2 for Oz is Project Hail Mary. And number 1 for Australia is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. 3 weeks.
And because now school is back, we've had school holidays for the last 2 weeks. So hence that's why there was 3 kiddie movies in there in the top 5 for us.
Very impressive, but it's still good to see Lee Cronin's The Mummy in there. I'm very happy about that. So
yeah, me too.
Moving in the right direction. Are you ready to hit the red carpet, Mr. Lee?
I am. Let me adjust my bow tie.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
ready.
let you do it. Do you want the curtain to do it, or are you right?
No, it's not good.
Okay.
From the red carpet to the big screen and everything in between. It's Talkin Flicks, real news.
All right.
So, look, let's head into Middle Earth because that's what you said at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah.
You did. I was listening.
You were.
Are you
Well, it's your
surprised?
news.
No.
Oh, well, you know what? For that, I'm having another Pringle. All right.
Yeah, go for it. Okay. Look, The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum is set. They've just announced the cast. We've got Ian McKellar is back. Elijah Wood is back. And they've got Jamie Doran going into it as Aragorn. We've also got Kate Winslet. and also Leo Woodrum. Now, this is a very interesting thing because Andy Serkis will be directing it, and also he will be playing Gollum, which is what he does, play those sort of characters so well, doesn't he?
You a big Lord of the Rings fan?
I remember watching it. I watched all three because I watched the first one and I didn't watch The Hobbit. So I'm not really a big fan. I just thought they're very clever because these were all written back in the 50s.
Yeah.
So for something like this to be written, and it was so advanced for back then, it would have
Crazy.
been like people would be going, what are they talking about? Yeah, but it's incredible how they've brought it to the screen, and especially with Hobbits and all that. Yeah. So,
I just love the theme music.
Yeah.
25, the Lord of the Rings theme music. I'm like, it's Lord of the Rings. You just know it, right? And then when you go over, is it where you go over to New Zealand, right? And there's the
Yes.
Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
That's. I'd love to go there. That'd be amazing. It looks awesome.
It's a major tourist attraction now.
Yeah.
Now, do you know it was 25 years ago when the first Lord of the Rings came out? Can you believe that? And then we had 2002 because it was Boxing Day for 3 years.
Yes,
and
it was.
So for 3 years, we knew we had a blockbuster. And it was just incredible. And I still remember the very first one, we had a guy that bought a ticket to every session in Cinema One. This was back in the Regent days. And he sat there through, and then in the end, because we'd have to say, can you leave? We've got to clean. In the end, he was helping us clean the cinema so he could get his favourite seat back.
Wow. Some people, right? Yeah. Would you want to give him a shout out? Because he's probably listening to this podcast.
He probably is, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
It's not often I would do this mid-podcast, Miss Lee, but you know it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Hey, this was 25 years ago.
It was a long time ago. God, I was in year 7 when that movie. We used to watch it in year 7 when that came out, so that's how long ago it was.
Oh, really? God.
Yeah, as you can
I've been working at the cinema for 5 years. There you go.
Well, we won't talk about that. No. I'll be tempted to go somewhere. Let's talk about Superman. There is a sequel, Man of Tomorrow. Now, this filming that started as James Gunn has teased Brainiac. Is that right?
Yes, he teases. Lex Luthor is in jail. And the funny thing is, Superman and Lex Luthor have to work together because there is a new, bigger threat than Lex Luthor. So it must be friggin' big. It's a super intelligent, agonist Brainiac. Who is going to try to take over the world. But Superman and Lex Luthor working together sounds a bit funny, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Yeah.
But as we all know, James Gunn has brought DC back. With Superman, the first one, it took over $600 million globally, which is huge for DC.
It's in good hands. Yeah.
Very good hands. This one's not set for release until July 2027.
Nice. And quickly as well, Ryan Reynolds. Oh, I love Ryan Reynolds. He would have to be one of my favourites, Ryan Reynolds, don't you reckon? And
me too.
Yeah, what's happening with him and Deadpool? What's the go?
Yeah, look, this is not good news. He has now said that it looks like there will be no chance that Deadpool will have a standalone movie.
Oh.
He would be happy to go into something else, but not have a standalone movie. So, which is very sad news because I love Deadpool movies.
Yeah, there was something about him, wasn't there? Like, he's so funny. He played the role so well.
Oh, he did, didn't he? It was so good. Only him could do it. No one else could play that role of Deadpool. He was the only one, Ryan Reynolds, to do that. And he was so good at it. Anyway, so that's my time on the red carpet.
Get out your calendar as we go around the screens. Here's what's coming up at the Forum 6 and Odeon 5 cinemas.
All right, he's stripped out of his suit. He's now heading across to the calendar, and he's going to tell us what's coming up at the Forum 6 and Odeon 5. There's lots happening, Mr. Lee, isn't there? I'm looking at the calendar. It's huge. This is better than it was earlier in the year where there was absolutely nothing for weeks.
And even late last year, there was nothing either.
No, it was embarrassing.
Yeah. So on Wednesday, we've got our ladies' movie night happening for The Devil Wears Prada 2. Tickets have sold out in Tamworth and Wagga. There are some tickets left in Orange. May 1, we've got a new Bollywood movie happening called Patriot, which tickets are on sale now for that. May 7, we've got Burning Ambition. And then in June 4, so many people. Now, we got inundated with emails in all our sites about the Amazing Digital Circus movie, which is another YouTuber, something about Iron Lung type thing. And we got nearly 100 emails just about this one movie saying, are you going to be playing it? Every movie theatre in Australia had the same issue. So that's happening on June 4, which we're very excited. On Sunday in Tamworth, we've got our Cinema and Conversations happening for My Brother's Band. And straight after the movie, we then have Wine and Cheese. We've got our Parent Toddler session on Wednesday the 29th for the Super Mario at 10:20 a.m. And then the Seniors Movie and Lunch also on Wednesday, April 29th for Michael.
The lunch. Love the lunch movie. It's great.
Yeah.
You get those little sandwiches out again?
Yep.
You make them?
We make them all in-house. Yep.
Cut them with love. So you put them in little triangles.
Yep, we do. Yep.
Yeah, stuff them full of
with
all the
a
good
couple
stuff.
of pieces of cake. 2 pieces of cake.
Too good. I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm there.
Oh, it's so good. Orange on April 26 and 29, they got the Orange Film Society movie, Surat, happening, and it is a drama thriller. So very exciting for the Orange Film Society.
Beautiful. Now, opening up next week, Hokum. Now, this is a horror, supernatural. A bit of a supernatural horror, this one. The story following a reclusive horror novelist who's played by Adam Scott, travels to a remote inn in rural Ireland to scatter his parents' ashes. Now, when he's there, he becomes obsessed with local stories about a witch who's hunting the inn over there, especially its honeymoon suite. So it gets really good.
No, not of that suite. Please no.
Oh, God. I'm sure there's lots of things haunting the honeymoon suite. Wouldn't want to put a UV light on that bad boy. And there's strange visions. You're right, Mr. Lee. And a disappearance that unfolds there. And this basically, Adam is forced to confront both the supernatural and his own past. Ooh, in the honeymoon,
hey, what's this thing about horrors and Ireland?
I don't know. Well, it must be easy to film over there, right? That's all I can think. Because Lee Cronin's The Mummy as well. Although it's based out of Cairo or Egypt and Albuquerque, New Mexico, apparently it's filmed in Ireland, so go figure. Yeah, that one's Hokum. That's out next week. Also, the big one, Mr. Lee. We've been waiting for this for a while. Finally here next Thursday. Actually, the ladies' night on the Wednesday. The Devil Wears Prada 2.
It is. Look, it's 20 years since the original one actually first played, but this is a sequel that follows Miranda. Runway Magazine is struggling to survive in this digital world now. Emily, which is played by Emily Blunt. Andy, she's there, played by Anne Hathaway. And it's all on the screen. And it's also Nigel's there too, which is Stanley Tucci. And I think those 4 actors, if they weren't there, I don't think it would have worked. Now, early reports that I'm hearing already is brilliant. It is so good as a sequel to the first one. This is going to be the sequel of the year.
Oh, 100%. And I reckon it will be in the top 5.
Yeah,
I do too. You and I are very different with this, Mr. Lee, right? I asked you if it's going to make the top 5 and you go, oh, come really close. And I say it's going to be in the 5, right? So it's like, I told you, Mr. Lee, we don't have fence sitters on this podcast and you are a big fence sitter, right?
Yeah.
You're too afraid to call it.
Yeah. It'll be in the top 10.
You're saying it's shit and you don't want to put it in there. That's what you're saying.
No, it'll be in the top 10. I know what else is coming out for the rest of the year.
Not the top 10. I'm telling you the top 5, right? That's why I'm in the top 5. None of this top 10 stuff.
For the year. I reckon it'll be number 1 movie in a couple of weeks' time for the Australia for that week. It definitely will be. But over the whole year, it'll be in the top 10. Yeah, I know.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm taking my popcorn back.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you won't share. Yeah.
No.
That'd be right.
No more. Okay.
Makes it hard.
We're getting out of here, but we are... Great news is we're back tomorrow, and no popcorn tomorrow. We're not eating tomorrow. We've got the Flickster tomorrow where one of our listeners comes on board. We're doing Lee Cronin's The Mummy. You looking forward to that one, Mr. Lee?
Oh, absolutely not. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, it'll be interesting to hear what you and the Talkin Flickster actually say about it, because it probably won't change my mind to go see it, but at least, yeah.
It's going to be good.
It will be.
Well, that's tomorrow. We will catch you then. In the meantime, have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Enjoy your day.
Bye for now.
And we'll leave you with some... It's like a saloon, right? You know, it's good.
Different.
Yeah.
Unusual.
What are you saying, Mr. Lee?
It's different. Unusual.
I'll go sit on your fence, for crying out loud. Jesus Christ.
Want more Talking Flicks? Get your fix with every episode anywhere, anytime. Just search Talkin Flicks on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, forum6.com.au or odeon5.com.au. Until next time, we'll see you at the movies.